How's it going, Galaxy? This is Galaxifly here, and today I'm going to be discussing the leaks and rumors about the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. Now, we're getting closer and closer to the final release of the iPhone 8, and I would like to discuss a few rumors and leaks about them and what is going on and how it will look like. So let's get into that. So first off, I'm going to start off with the design. According to an analyst, Ming-Chin Kao, probably one of the best Apple analysts there is out there, Apple is going to move away from the aluminum body that it's been using since 2012 in an effort to differentiate the iPhone from the devices it has come before it. They are going to adopt a glass backing. Tim Cook wanted to basically make the iPhone a whole glass phone, basically a glass slab. The screen is going to be a curved screen just like on the Galaxy S7. It is going to be larger. I'll be getting into the specs on that. But let's move to the display now because we already got the body is going to be glass. Not much we really know about that so far, but just glass. So the iPhone 8 model is expected to include a flexible OLED display. Apple has already signed a deal with at least one manufacturer, Samsung, to produce an OLED display for devices set to debut in 2017. So when they say flexible OLED display, they're basically meaning the curved display like on the Galaxy S7. Samsung will provide Apple with an estimate of 20 million AMOLED panels. You might think this is a lot, which it is, but this is actually a shortage, and the only reason for this is because Samsung cannot produce that many curved displays in this amount of time. So they're trying to do it. There might be a shortage, or they might just go with LED displays. So we don't know what Apple's going to do yet, if Apple's going to go with an LED display and then next year they're going to go with OLED, or just go with OLED and there's going to be a shortage and we're going to have to wait for new ones to come in. Basically, if you guys didn't know what OLED is, OLED displays prefer a better contrast ratio. Basically, it turns the display off. It already has it on the Apple Watches. The blacks are actually pure black. The pixels are not lighting up. So this uses less battery. It has darker blacks, obviously. It just looks all around nicer. If you guys ever seen a Galaxy S7, this is exactly what it's going to look like. Now the display, like I was saying, the measurements of it is a 5.8-inch OLED display. There's a 5.5-inch for the Plus model, I believe. So this is going to be bigger than the Plus model. This is because, like I said, the curved glass, it is going to be taller. The real estate, the screen to body, the phone ratio is going to be higher for the screen. As you can see, the bezels on the iPhone is not nice. It is pretty thick. So they're going to trim it down, basically make it look like a slab of glass, as I said Tim Cook was saying before. Now there is rumored to be 3 iPhone 8s in the next coming year. And this is basically because of the OLED display, like I was saying. There will be 2 LED displays and 1 OLED display. OLED will be the curved one. We don't know if the LEDs are going to be curved or not, but we do know that there are going to be 3 iPhones. One of them will be OLED. Now, one of the coolest things about the iPhone 8 is that they're getting rid of the home button. And I know you might be questioning, like, what else is this going to have? Like, what is this going to affect? Basically, the home button or the Touch ID sensors will be in the glass, in the screen of the phone. So you would just have to touch the screen anywhere, and it would unlock the phone. Basically, how they do it is that there are sensors behind the screen that actually would sense your fingerprint. We don't know how the home button's gonna work. I know that if you touch on the side, if you force touch on the side of the iPhone, that you could actually get to the task manager, where like you could pick between different apps that are open already. But I don't know how you would get home, to be honest. Maybe you just click the screen once, or pinch the screen and it would go home. To get back on the screen measurements, the iPhone 6s Plus is 5.5, just like the iPhone 7. So the phone screen for the Plus model will be a 5.8 inch. So this is like 3 inches more. So no, 0.3 inches more. So this probably the same is going to be on the smaller model, the 6 or the 7. So the 8 would probably be 0.3 higher or more than the actual regular one. So to get to the processor and the specs, it's going to have an A11 chip. We all know that the A models are, every time they get better, they require less power to draw. They could do more stuff, so obviously it's going to be a lot better than the regular A10 chip. The A11 chip is going to be both faster and more energy efficient, in addition to being smaller. So this is probably going to allow us to have a lot more battery life, maybe a bigger battery, hopefully a bigger battery, and energy efficient, meaning that less battery withdrawal. And wireless charging, this is probably one of the most frustrating things that Apple users have today, is that a lot of the Android phones already have wireless charging. It is a technology that's built in most advanced smartphones by now, and Apple is working on a long-range wireless charging technology that rumors suggestions could be implemented on iPhones as soon as 2017. Long-range wireless charging is basically, Apple wants to allow us to put a dock in, our bedroom or in our house. It allows, it would have a signal that could go through an iPhone and allow it to charge from that signal. Now, you may be thinking this is crazy. This technology already exists in China. They already, made things that work for it, and they know it could work. Apple, they're working on it. They don't know if it's going to be in the iPhone 8. But hopefully it is. It's really cool technology. If not, there's definitely going to be wireless charging in the phone. Another little thing is the Taptic engine. We already have it in the iPhone 7. It is extremely awesome. It feels like amazing. They're going to be working on to make it bigger. Not bigger, but more performance, better performance, more feedback on each click. So they're just working on making that better. The analyst Ming-Chin Kao also predicts that the 4.7-inch iPhone with a single camera will now have a dual camera. So let's say the 7, not the Plus, but just the 7 will have a dual camera. So the 8 will have a dual camera. So hopefully all the iPhones will have a dual camera by the time the 8 comes out. Apple is also working on a 3D photo effect. This can mean many different things. We don't know exactly what it means, but it could mean that we take a photo or, a panorama, how you have to turn the phone around. You could probably turn the phone around in a 360 and put on a VR headset that Apple is definitely making and see around you. Or this could mean that you could put on a VR headset and you could see in real time and things change and stuff. So Apple is working on VR. They don't know if the iPhone 8 is going to support 3D photography effects, but Apple is adopting an LG camera module, so this could mean something for the future, as in 3D and virtual reality. Now, the release date for this phone will be on September of 2017. We don't know exactly what day, but we know it's around September. For the last several years, Apple has been releasing iPhone updates in September, so obviously, just going by the track Apple is on, it would probably be releasing on September. Since the home button is away on the iPhone 8, Apple may be introducing an iris scanner. So instead of the thumbprint like we're talking about, it could be an iris scanner. So iris scanner basically, it goes on your eyes, not goes on your eyes, but it looks in your eyes, scans them to see that you are, in fact, the person who owns the phone. The Note 7 actually has this, blew up, all that stuff. It's away by now. But they actually had an iris scanner. It worked perfectly fine. It just took a little while to open. It didn't work as good as a home button, but Apple always makes at least 3 different models of the iPhone 8. So definitely one of them has an iris scanner. One of them definitely has, the home button. Well, not the button, you put your finger on the glass. But we don't know which one they're going to use. It could be the iris scanner, it could be the home button. I'm on the home button one. Iris scanner, the technology, it is really slow, and I feel like the home button is the way to the future, and plus it's like a less camera looking at you all the time. So that is basically it for the iPhone 8. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. To sum it up, it's going to have curved glass, it's going to have a bigger screen, more screen to phone ratio, meaning the screen is definitely bigger. It will have, more efficient battery, more efficient A11 processor. It will have wireless charging, if not wireless long-range charging, which is Apple's new technology, to, charge the phone via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. I don't know how it's going to work yet. Also, they're going to have, a home button, fake home button in the glass, or an iris scanner. We don't know yet. better camera, better everything. The iPhone 8 will be a superior phone. All the leaks and rumors about the Galaxy S8 is actually pretty funny because it's really close to how an iPhone's going to look. The iPhone 8, bigger screen, you know, curved and stuff. So it's really a race to who could do the best phone, who can make the phone, you know, more futuristic, more glass-like, more thin. So it's fun to see how these things are going to turn up. The S8 is going to release soon. In this year, so we'll be waiting to see that. It's going to release before the iPhone 8, so we could sort of see how the future is going, see how Galaxy is comparing to the iPhone. I'm 100% positive that they're going to look almost identical, so it's going to be really cool to see how these phones are going to compare in you know, processing power, speed, performance, battery efficiency. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was like one of my longer videos. I'm sorry I didn't post in a while. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Please like the video if you enjoyed. Please dislike the video if you didn't enjoy. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Adios.